A lot of talk this week about a potential extension for Crochet, something everyone's been talking about really since they acquired him back in December. Sam Kennedy this week was on WEEI saying we'd obviously love to have him as part of the organization for a long time. But, you know, said clearly Crochet's got to make the decision as to where he wants to be. And as it's fouled off by Gonzalez, Crochet has said, if we're going to do this, I'd like to get it done before opening day. I think it could be a distraction, so let's talk about it now or not during the season.
I just think it's very complicated. You know, we always think about from the Red Sox perspective. You know, this isn't Brian Bayo, 6 years, $55 million. Okay, it isn't. I saw, like, Tim Britton, I think was the Athletic, wrote, he loves these extensions, right? What they would look at. He does a great job looking at all the comps. And he had 5 years, 110. And I'm thinking, yeah, tomorrow, yesterday, 4 weeks ago, do that. But if you're Garrett Crochet, like you're paying for the potential if you're the Red Sox of what you think he can be. So you'd love to lock him up. And if you're him, there is part of you that, and he said this in camp, he's intrigued to see what he can do as a full season as a starter. What if he puts up a Tariq Schoolable type year, a year away from free agency? You could be talking about a $35-40 million pitcher. You know, so it's...
What was Max Fried? 8 years, $218 million. He's 6 years older than Crochet.
And you're going to pay much more for a guy that strikes out guys, you know, that's younger, like this man right here. So it's hard to give a guy $30 million after having him do it for 4 months last year, even though there's a ton of potential. So there's risk everywhere, right?
Gets the strikeout of Gonzalez. Second time he struck out Gonzalez tonight. 6 strikeouts through 3 1/3 for Crochet.
And when you look at, you know, his age, does he want like a 4 or 5 year deal to get to this 30 age, 31? Does he want 10 to get to 35? Does he want 15? Like, you know, like what? I would think you kind of do something till his age of 30, 31 as far as opt-outs, whatever. It's an 8 year deal, whatever it is, opt-out after year 5 type of thing. But is he a $20 million guy? Is he a $30 million guy?
It's a fly ball to center field. Rafaela coming into the sun, makes the catch. 2 quick outs in the 4th. I mean, you've had 1 season as a starter out of Garrett Crochet, and it was terrific.
Yeah.
And now he's getting a chance to do it with a full spring behind him. Yeah, he said at this point last year, he was just hoping to be a starting pitcher, right? Hoping to prove he can do it every 5th day. He proved it, but there were severe restraints on what he did. Never went longer than 4 innings in a start after the All-Star break, as they brought him back slowly from the injury.
I mean, he's 25.
The 0-1 pitch to Kiner Falefa. I'll say it so you don't have to.
Thank you. IKF. So it's, you know, to get to this 30 number, 30 years old, on a 5-year deal. You know, is he 25 because of you haven't seen enough? Is he 35 because of the potential? I don't have those answers.
If you don't get it done now, it'll be a completely different place.
Could be.
After this season, one way or the other, right? If he's put together a terrific year, now you're talking about him as one of the elite pitchers in the game.
And waiting a year.
1-2 pitch. Just misses down low. 96 on the gun.
And all that's why I think it's complicated.
Yeah, sometimes they're pretty cut and dry. You sort of know what a guy's value is. You know what he's done. But you have a team looking at what he has done up to now as he misses outside, knowing what he's capable of. You got a pitcher, he said, to your point at the very beginning, part of me wants to see what I could do in a full season before locking myself into a certain bracket.
There's just not really a comp who spent 4 years in the league because of injury and service time, and then all of a sudden came out at, you know, year 4 basically and turned into one of the better pitches in the game.
3-2 pitch, drops it in for the called strike. 7 strikeouts for Garrett Crochet.